మీరు సృష్టించిన ఎయిర్పోర్ట్లలో మీకు బాగా నచ్చిన ఎయిర్పోర్ట్ ఏది? విచ్ ఇస్ ద వన్ యూ రియలీ లైక్?
Nothing to match our T2 Mumbai airport. Nothing to match it. Okay. I'll tell you one thing, when that airport was built, everybody from the world, the who's who of the country, until the biggest critics, prati vakuru, all they had is good things to say about the airport. Not one soul said bad things. So that itself speaks to it. And when you walk around, you see it feels fresh and new, and people have changed. You know, when Sanjay used to say, no, we're going to keep all the art open. It's all like very, very valuable art. I said, you know, a lot of people said, you know, people will touch it. Why don't you kind of cover it, put frames and all. Nobody touches. So it's people, if you give them a good environment, people will appreciate it. మీరు ఒక బిగ్ స్టైల్లో పెడితే వాళ్ళు ఏముంది ఎట్ట డర్టీగా ఉంది కదా, they'll throw it.
Okay.
Not a single person throws a piece of paper there. But even our people also are maintaining really well.
మీ మదర్కి ఫాదర్కి మీకు మంచి బాండింగ్ ఉంది, కానీ విత్ హూమ్ ఆర్ యూ రియలీ వెరీ క్లోజ్? అంటే ఎవరితో ఎక్కువ మీరు క్లోజ్లీ అసోసియేటెడ్, యూ షేర్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్?
My parents, I told you, with my husband. My husband,
అమ్మా నాన్నల్లో.
Amma nanallo. It depends upon what topics. Certain things I'm very close. I share with my mother. Certain things I share with my father.
Okay.
I'm very good at telling what they're supposed to hear. What they don't want to hear, I will not tell them.
అంతేనా?
Ante. That is very important. There's some silly people who tell you, but meeku ishtam leni మాట మీకు ఎందుకు చెప్పాలి? Waste. Tell you what you will be happy to hear.
ఎంత మీరు 18 ఏళ్ళకి పెళ్లి చేసి ఇన్లాస్ దగ్గరకు ఉండి ఇప్పుడు 30 ఏళ్ళ నుంచి అక్కడ వాళ్ళతో ట్రావెల్ చేస్తూ ఎంత ఉన్నా కూడా ఒక ఇంట్లో ఉన్నప్పుడు ఆబ్వియస్గా చిన్న ఇష్యూస్, గొడవలు, ఆర్గ్యుమెంట్స్ చిన్న వస్తుంటాయి. ఎప్పుడైనా ఇక్కడ విషయాలు ఏమైనా ఇంట్లో చెప్తుంటారా, చెప్పేవారా? అంటే యు ఆర్ యంగ్, ఐఎమ్ నాట్ టాక్ అబౌట్ నౌ.
That is my rule.
20
you know what my rule is?
19,
I tell my daughter my rule, and this is a rule for every girl. అత్తగారింట్లో జరిగేది అమ్మగారింట్లో చెప్పకూడదు, అమ్మగారింట్లో ఉండేది అత్తగారింట్లో చెప్పకూడదు.
అది నిజంగా పాసిబుల్ అంటారా?
100% possible. If you don't follow this, you're a stupid person. Because you find you're కొనుక్కొస్తున్నారు కష్టాలు.
కానీ అది ఎలా పాసిబుల్ పింకీ? ఇప్పుడు మీరు చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి అంతా మీ అమ్మ నాన్న దగ్గర పెరిగారు, అత్తగారింటికి వచ్చినప్పుడు అక్కడ ఏవో జరుగుతూ ఉంటాయి, ఏదో ఒకటి చెప్పాలి.
లిటిల్ బిట్ ఏమో, బట్ something which is very major, when you know it's going to get solved, why do you want to involve elders and get them into this whole trouble? If there's something which is bothering you from your in-laws house, if you tell your parents, is it going to get solved or it's going to get worse? Okay. Because they can't do anything about it, and they're going to feel horrible that your daughter is suffering, and if they come and put their finger in that, the in-laws will get angry. What is the necessity? You'd rather not tell them only.
ఏదైనా అలాంటి ఒక ఇన్సిడెంట్ ఉన్నా మీరు చెప్పగలుగుతారా?
నేను ఎప్పుడు చెప్పను. And actually, even in my in-laws house, everybody says Pinky laga undali ani, because I think I got that definitely from my father. I'm not short tempered at all. At all. Na కోపమే రాదు. నా కోపం వచ్చిందంటే అది గ్రేట్ అచీవ్మెంట్. And if I scold somebody, I feel so bad, I'll go and say sorry to them. I never get angry, and I'm not moody. That's another thing I can't stand, if people are moody and sulky and all that. I just irritated. If I get irritated, I switch on the TV and sit and watch it. That's it. Why talk about it?
కోపం మాత్రం రాదు.
నా కోపం అస్సలు రాదు.
నేను ఇంకొకటి విన్నాను ఏంటంటే, అసలు మీరు మీ ఆయన కొట్టుకోరంట కదా, ఒకసారి ఎప్పుడో ట్రై చేద్దాం కొట్టుకోవడానికి, అసలు కొట్టుకుంటే ఎలా ఉంటుందో చూద్దామని ఏదో మీ కజిన్స్ అందరు రెచ్చగొడితే.
మీకెట్ తెలిసింది?
నిజమా కాదా?
This was years back. It's funny, my cousin and my brother వాళ్ళు, they always say, okay, who switches the light, who eats this, who eats that, they'll keep fighting. So they say, Pinky, you are a very strange couple, how can you not fight with your husband? So I said, but what is there to fight? Who switches off the light? I said, ma bed yanake untundi light, evaru daniki fighting e undi, just stretch and close. Cob masti they bang the door anta. Ma paatinte there should be a door closer. I said, bang chese pane ledu, because the door is closing by itself, so I don't need to do that. So all stupid reasons. I don't even see why one should fight, but they're fighting. So then one day even I picked, Sanjay was traveling somewhere, and I started picking on stupid topic, and I fought with him. And he also got irritated. He said, what is wrong with you? Adi maaku alvaatu lenipadi. After he went away, I called him. I said, you know what, I feel really stupid. These stupid people maa tinesi nenu kuda tagu veskunnanu. He also felt bad. By the time I came home, there was a huge bouquet of flowers saying, I'm really sorry for being so mean. And so my sister-in-law was laughing. She said, my God, ilagane aithe maaku oka whole గార్డెన్ ఉంటుంది, రోజంతా అనుకుంటారు వాళ్ళందరూ.
ఓకే, అస్సలు గొడవ పడకుండా ఎట్లుంటారు పింకి? ఏదో ఒక విషయం మీద పిల్లల విషయంలోనే వస్తుంది, వాళ్ళకి ఏ కెరియర్ ఇప్పించాలంటే 5 కాదు అది ఏదో ఒకటి అసలు గొడవ అన్నది ఇద్దరు వ్యక్తులు కలిసి ఉంటున్నప్పుడు 100% ఏదో ఒక ఇష్యూ మీద
I think it's called compromise.
డిఫరెన్స్ ఆఫ్
He
ఒపీనియన్.
doesn't like to, like for example, simple example, my husband is like, he's training for a full marathon now. So that's a very big step, big change in our lifestyle. We really cut down on going out in the nights. He has to wake up at 5 o'clock, he has to train, he has to do all that. If I was a kind of a wife like, I don't like it, I don't want you to go, and చాలా మంది అలా ఫైట్ చేస్తారు, I want to go for a party, I don't want to sit at home. But I would not say, I will not do that. Even I'm not getting up at 5 o'clock with him, and I've changed my lifestyle.
ఓకే.
So he does what I like, I do what he does. So ఇంక ఫైట్ ఆడ నుంచి వస్తుంది. So something what he wants me to do and I don't like it, he'll let me be off, you know.
అంతే.
Like for example, he loves listening about art and all that. I have no patience at all. Sometimes he meets a lot of these artists. I said, listen, I'm not coming, you go. Because నాకు అసలు ఓపికే లేదు. So as Sanjay always says, patience లేదు నీకు అసలు. That's the only time he gets angry because I get fidgety. I'm so fidgety, I can't tell you.
ఓకే.